Greetings, lords and ladies, Kaiser here, and welcome to another episode of our Mountain Blade, a World of Ice and Fire campaign. Now then, this is more or less an update video, or rather update episode, though I do think that we are going to possibly progress much closer to the actual Red Wedding. The Red Wedding, of course, being at the Twins, if I remember correctly, on around day 150. Now, when we ended up, I believe we ended on day 94, 95, something like that. We are currently on day 128, late afternoon, so it's about to be the end of the day again. I did go around and construct a few more enterprises. Unfortunately, I couldn't really construct as many as I wanted, simply due to the fact that you can only buy mead. I thought it was once a day. It's not. You can only buy mead once a week. So even though there are still plenty of towns down there, we could not really create any enterprises. We did build a few, though. We built a brewery in Riverrun. We also built an ironworks in Goldtown, as well as a brewery in Ashford. And while I did try to go around to each and single one of the the reached towns, except for the Arbor, I didn't really bother paying for a ferry once I saw that we couldn't even construct an enterprise in Old Town. We went all the way down here and actually constructed a wine press in Weith. And that was pretty much it. So 3 new enterprises: Riverrun, Ashford, and Weith. I think it's Weith. But our budget is much nicer, as you can see right here. That is correct. The ironworks at Goldtown, good God, they are making us money. Weith isn't even here yet, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be an additional, like, at least 700 stags or something like that. Granted, our party actually lost a little bit of its size, if we check right here, as you can see right here. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, I actually posted exactly what happened. We were on our way to Ashford, actually, right over here, and we're jumped by about, I think there were like 29 or so robber knights, and they thought they could actually take us on, but we were basically just like, nah, not this time. This time we actually fight, because we did have, wait a minute, why do I only have 76 available units? The Crab, Braun, Padrick, Jondo. I didn't get rid of anybody. Oh, Sirio Forel is not with us. Right. Correct. Sirio Forel is currently with Lord Axel Florent. So we can't really go too far, because within a week we do have to get Sirio Forel back. So yeah, he was not part of our battle against Ashford. I'm trying to remember. Did we give... Wait, Forel... We 9th of the 6th turn? 9th of the 6th turn. So we literally just gave him Sirio Forel. Okay. So Sirio Forel was actually in our party when we fought the robber knights. The first battle was just a straightforward field battle. We lost quite a few units, but we managed to beat them up. And as we were burning the bodies, preparing them, or rather, yeah, I guess you can say preparing them for the afterworld, or rather sending them there, another group of robber knights, like 31 or something like that, attacked us yet again. And that was a new sort of battlefield. I'm kind of sorry that it wasn't on camera. We were actually fighting while in camp. That was a camp battle. We did not have any horses or anything, so while the enemy robber knights actually did. But thank God they actually got stuck in a bunch of the shrubbery outside, so our archers did manage to shoot them a little bit, and our spearmen and infantry managed to hit them pretty hard, since they were more or less stationary. We did, of course, help them, and we beat the second robber knight party as well. So we had about, I think, like 2 robber knight captains, and I think like 29 or something robber knight prisoners, which we did sell to a traveling crow, and it was a very nice payout. We got about 8,000, 9,000, 8,000, 8,500 or so, or 9. It was definitely not 9,000, but like 8 500 or something like that silver stacks for what was essentially, what, 30 prisoners. So that was pretty darn good. I loved it. Felt so good finally beating those guys up. After which, yeah, we came to Duskendale, and me realizing that it's day 128, that it's day 128, I kind of realized that, yeah, I definitely should make at least one more episode before the Red Wedding and whatnot, and we do have to also gather up a larger party, because 66 units is not going to cut it, and damn, we can only really get an additional 10 right now, because Sirio Forel is currently over here with the Lord, but can we perhaps get us, okay, so Joren's here. Is there Grendel? Who be you? Oh, no. Damn, I thought it was maybe a companion. I was totally willing to just take a random companion just right now. Sorry, kind of losing air. Just take a random companion right now and go upgrade them into upgrade their leadership, or hope rather that they have enough leadership for us to get at least a few more units. Now I'm still not sure what to do with the obsidian daggers. I'm pretty sure that once the obsidian mine is up and running, obsidian daggers are not gonna be that precious to us, especially considering their sell price is literally just 6, which is basically nothing. Right, I did also find out exactly what we need for the obsidian mine. We need 20 pieces of stone, 30 pieces of wood, 15 pieces of tools. Now, from what I read on Reddit, you're actually supposed to bring all of that in at the same time. Like, you can't bring like a bunch of stone first, and then a bunch of wood, and then a bunch of tools. Now, luckily enough, right, we did level up twice in the meantime as well. Yes, we'll get right to that right away. Inventory management, like I said, is a strength attribute, and since our strength is already 18, we were able to have our inventory management on 6. Which does make our inventory, if we just count real quick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Damn, I jumped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so 22 times 3, that is 66. 66! And we need 65 of these available in order to bring all of those tools and everything, which means that we will have to be traveling around with a party eating one simple meat, or rather food source, because everything else will be filled up with well, with stone, wood, tools, etc., etc., etc. I'm kind of hoping that we manage to get to 600 renown, and manage to also save up enough money to actually just go to Kohor, and by then actually have a Valyrian steel sword, so that we're not carrying around the Valyrian steel either, because if we just do not have any food, you know, it's gonna take us a little while to actually gather up all of these resources. Of course, one way that we could possibly do it is just to create our own settlement. I think... do we get an inventory? I can't remember if we actually do get an inventory, like slot, like a few inventory slots in the actual settlement, so that we left the settlement and just brought all of the resources into the settlement, and then when needed, just immediately transported to Dragonstone. We'll have to figure out how to do that properly. We definitely need that obsidian mine, or rather, we'll need that obsidian mine in order to fight the White Walkers. But for now, our mission is definitely to go and get some stronger units as well. So we do have some Dragonstone peasants here. We will take me and one of my mates. Okay, so that's 2 additional people. You'll also probably saw that, yeah, we do have quite a bunch of money, since I did do quite a few additional fights in Duskendale. We also won a second tournament, which is pretty darn nice. Also, from defeating the 2 Robber Knight parties, our renown actually went up quite a bit from those two things. So we're actually already on 270. So maybe reaching 600 will not be that hard. We'll just have to keep hunting for tournaments and hope that we manage to somehow win those in order to proceed. Now, I don't know if it was during the fights against the Robber Knights or sometime a little bit afterwards, maybe during one of the tournament in Maidenpool. That was the second tournament we did, that we won, luckily enough. I did level up, and I leveled up our intelligence that time in order to bring 2 more weapon mastery points, so that I was able to upgrade our masteries a little bit more. Speaking of which, I will increase polearms a little bit more. And at this point, with the additional level that I gained while fighting in Duskendale, we will increase the intelligence a little bit further and go into 1 point of trainer and 1 point of... do we just put 1 more point into weapon mastery, perhaps? Foraging, let me just check. Do we have a Pathfinder? Do we actually have a Pathfinder? Pathfinding 3+1, that's me. So I might actually have to go into pathfinding, I guess. Though I'm much more inclined towards going into weapon mastery. Or power draw. Eventually, it would probably be good for us to actually have a bow and arrow. Tough choice, tough choice. I could also just go into entertainment a little bit, just a little bit, but you do have to entertain your men in a town, and I was not really interested in becoming a bard or anything like that. Hell, we'll just go into weapon mastery a little bit more. That's what we'll do. Boom, we are done. A bunch of our other guys also leveled up, of course, but you'll see as we go through those. Right now, our mission is definitely to continue our way and find some additional units for our army. I was thinking about possibly just going up north, either getting some north... Harrenhal, by the way, has been taken by the north. Somehow the north just came all the way to central Westeros and took some land, which is pretty awesome. Oh god, the total days training gained is so low because Sirio Forel is not with us. I do have to remember to come back for him in a week. I'm thinking, no, Harrenhal, sorry, that's a castle, it's not a town, so we can't really get any additional units from there. I just want to make sure that we still try to at least keep, like, only to Dragonstone, North, and Night's Watch units. Considering, like, let's just go through the numbers real quick. Going through these real quick, it does look like we now have a whole lot of archers. Not so many footmen, since we lost quite a few footmen during the fights against the Robber Knights. So I guess we could go and get some additional north units. We could also, of course, just fight a few battles on our way up there as well. 5.8, 5.9. Why are we so slow, I wonder? We're actually not full in inventory right now. Granted, we are, like, we do have half an inventory full, but, he says. Come on, are we actually gonna catch these guys or not? We're not. Alright. Very well. We're not heading to Barrowtown, we're heading straight to Winterfell. And then straight up north to try and get the additional units we require. The Burleys, are they... Yeah, they're running away from us for whatever reason. I keep... Dragonstone, Bowmen, Militiamen at Arms, Squire, Thieves. I guess, I mean... Stormland's Militia. They do have quite a few Dragonstone units. They're not that quick, so we could actually catch them and release those units. When I'm done with you, you'll regret leaving your lord. There we go. We outnumber them 3-1. And also this way we'll be able to better see just how many units we actually have. Or rather, not how many units we have, but how many, like, archers we have, how many infantry units we have, and how many cavalry units we have. We should have quite a few more. And right now I'm not interested in buying any more enterprises until the Red Wedding. I would much rather just keep all the money we have. One thing I'm curious about is why are the mercenary cavalry classified as and why these things are just stupid. I ordered you to stand still. Possibly spread out a little bit. Infantry. No, no, I told you to go forward. How did the 3 spearmen understand me, but all of these guys don't? Alright, cavalry units. To there. Spread out, spread out. Spread out a bit more. There we go. The Tiger Cloaks are already firing, so they certainly are one of our best possible archer units to have. We're not killing any, though. Not yet, at least. I'm sure their shields will be filled with arrows soon enough. There are 26 of them, and we might actually lose a few more men here. Let's actually move you guys a little bit further back. Kite them a little bit. Also cavalry. Get ready to hit them from behind. Oh god. Alright then, let's go. Spear out. So far so good, we're not losing any men yet. Okay, so I guess the militiamen, even though they are quite armored, weren't that scary. That's pretty good. 8 minor wounded. Alright. Wait, 8? 9. Wrong counting, sir. Alrighty, and we will take... I think we take Dragonstone Militia. Do we have any Dragonstone Militia units? We have Dragonstone Peasants, so we can actually check here. Okay, so yeah, Militia go into Knights and House Guard, so we'll definitely do those. We'll take those. And the Men-at-Arms are also, like, the next level, so yeah, I'll take those as well. Alrighty, everything else, the rest of you are free to go. I am going to go and get, like, 3 more Night's Watch units. And you guys also pointed out, thank you for that, actually, that if you already go up to Castle Black, it's a good idea to just sell your prisoners to those guys. Oh, hey, these are actually pretty good things. Some of our guys might actually be happy with this. Medium equipment penalties and certain skills, okay, but minus 26 hit points, minus 2 resistance. Can I actually carry that? I can. Though it doesn't bear our insignia, or rather, sigil. Let's just quickly check with the guys. 16, I saw 18, so boom, there you go. 310, 310, it's the same thing, so we good. We are Gucci. Here, have that as a blunt weapon, because why not? Brawn. That's 16, I think we have, yep, 17. Though there was a negative something, minus 2 to leg armor. I guess because they're tattered, and they should be 20. Yeah, leather boots, aha, I see, okay, yeah, they should be 20, but because they're tattered, there's actually a minus 3. Got it. 16, 16, you do have that, I'll give you a blunt weapon as well. Alrighty, we're basically just upgrading your footwear. I'll give you a dagger, because why not? Jondo, 15, there we go, that's an upgrade. 16. Silva, we're not really injured, so that's fine. There you go, 16 for you as well. Shield, this one's better, here you go. DC, you're good. 17, you're good. All good. And that's pretty much it. And I'm pretty sure that City of Forel has better boots than this, so that should be fine. Straight to Castle Black we go. Northern Clansmen, don't worry, I don't want to fight you, because that would probably make me an enemy of the North. And that is not something we're interested in being. See, why are they not afraid of me? Maldor Lock. There we go. Trade with locals, just sell this stuff. And we can even buy furs and just do one more trade route. I mean, we do have to get back to Duskendale anyway, so might as well sell some furs on the way there, right? But first, let's actually go to the Lord's Hall and see. You guys mentioned that you actually get more money by giving these lords. My name is Kylos. I want to give some troops to you. My lord, I wish to join. I have some prisoners you may want. It doesn't look like we do anything more. Though granted, we just, I mean, 9 units, and all 9 of them were Stormland's militia. That's like medium tier units, and 700 for 9, that's... I really don't think we actually got much more money than we would have gotten giving them to the crows in the inns. That said, since we were already at Castle Black, of course it makes sense to just sell them off here. Nice. Oh, good. Good. Yes, you are recruits. Boom, I'm taking you. I was kind of worried. By the time we got here, I actually remembered, wait, they might actually be infantry units. And infantry units we are not interested in. At least not Night Watch units. Okay, so let me see. Can I head to Queen's Head? No, I cannot. Only, now I remember, yeah, only Night's Watch lords can actually recruit Night's Watch units. So those 2 Night Watch units that we got are basically all work. Wait, up. I completely forgot to buy the furs. That's gonna be money that we'll need in order to upgrade our units now. Almost did a poo-poo. Almost did a doozy. Okay, so we're on day 12th. 12th? Yeah. Day 12, so if we gave City of Pharrell on the 9th, we have to be there on the 16th. Sounds about right. Northern Archers. Sounds bothersome to fight, but... everybody... I still don't understand, like, why are all... okay, Outlaws, I understand why they're running away from me, but why are the rest of them running away? We're not catching that, are we? Of course not. But at least we made it possible for the villagers to actually move about. God. Yeah, we'll buy the rest of the furs right here. And another thing we're gonna do... No, I mean... Sir... Shadrik the Mad Mouse. I am Sir Shadrik of the Shady Glen and the Madhouse. Make it quick, I must make it to Dragonstone. Dragonstone? What's going on there? There is a rumor that Stannis Baratheon intends to march on King's Landing, while others rush to the clash of arms at tourneys to show fake valor. I prefer to rush towards war and battle. As long as the Vale is at peace, I have to find worthy work amongst other lords. Perhaps you would be willing to travel with me. I'm actually looking for skilled warriors to join me. Are you interested? Firstly, I should ask you not to run from a battle. Win or lose, every battle offers a man a chance to win glory. Only then, I will pledge you my blade. I share your sentiments, friend. I fight every battle to the last of my dying breath. That's the 32,000. I mean, I should have known as soon as I saw the amount of armor and everything he has. I'm sorry, but that is definitely not economical for me. Archer. Really, that's all I get? I don't even get any northern units? Oh, that sucks. I will come back tomorrow. Actually, no, I will not, because I will be already on my way to south, yes. Do we head to Barrowtown and hope that we might be able to get some... By some, I literally mean 1 additional unit, I guess. And we're full with furs, so even if we do get to Barrowtown, it's not like we're gonna be able to... Wait, let's wait here for some time. Actually, let our units rest up a little bit. There we go, 13 morale. Ooh, damn, that means we were already on negative 26 for lack of rest. Whew. That's pretty bad. Oh, hey, Gendry. You're actually joining me? Northern Levy, Val, Veteran, Cell Sail. Veteran, he says, not veteran, yeah. So, Val. You got some balls, but I can fix that. Keep your distance, or I will geld you like the last 2 southerners that laid their hands on me. Whoa. Come down, lady. Do you have a name? I'm Val of the Free Folk, the sister-in-law to Mance Raider. I'm looking for a person who can help us against the White Walkers. You look at me with that crazy stare. That same look all the Southerners give me. I can tell you I can tell you don't believe me. They are real, and you better believe that when winter comes, we're all in trouble. That precious wall will not save any king or queen this time. We need to spread the word, get help, and convince the Lord Commander to allow free passage for the free folk. We are as good as dead staying where we are. Help against fairy tales and children's stories. Well, at least you are pretty enough to listen to. You know, it's kind of weird talking to her this way, considering we literally got our our bones shaken, so to speak, shaking of fear when we actually did bump into White Walkers. I did not cross the wall to tell stories. If I can't persuade people to help, we will all be dead when winter comes. So, are you willing to help, or am I wasting my time here? Okay, perhaps we could help each other. I need a persuasive envoy. I can be your envoy, but first you must promise to raise an army to help my people and to pay me 3,800 stags as a show of your good faith, so I may purchase some weapons for my people. Gendry, can you stop moving about? That's a fair deal. I'm kind of hoping she's actually... Wait. Is that my 76th unit? I can't really take anymore, right? This person seems busy. I should move on. Oh, I couldn't even take him if I wanted to. I think we're full now, yeah. Not just inventory-wise, but party-wise. Oh, no! Oh, hello. She brought in... Right, we already had Val in the previous save. Right. Val, she's a beast. Sylvan Val. Good God. I'm kind of hoping Val doesn't, you know, clash with, I don't know, Braun or Gendry or something. She might have a problem with Gendry, or rather, Gendry might have a problem with her. Braun hopefully doesn't have a problem anymore because we did get rid of both of the guys that actually had a problem with him. And I think that's usually how these compatibility circles work. Basically, you can't put one guy that actually connects to the other two. Like, I haven't seen the compatibility circle for this mod. Gekkokuja definitely had one, and the vanilla also had one. Not sure if this mod has one. If you guys know of a compatibility circle that I could actually check, please do tell me down in the comment section below. Possibly even post a link. I'll make it available, don't worry. Spawning, pathfinding, tactics, tracking, looting. And also a whole bunch of leadership, it seems. Leadership 5. Ooh, boy. And she's already level 11, but that's a lot of points for that level. I remember being just as odd last time. We definitely need to get her strength up to 15. Agility up to 15, possibly. I want everything to be divisible by 3. And intelligence 15. And we'll see what we actually do from that point on. Charisma, don't really mind it. The 5 additional leadership points that she did bring to us right now is definitely more than we need. Okay, so Barrowtown did not breed any additional recruits for us. So we will be heading to... Wait, can I go to Golden Ridge and just try to recruit? Forcibly, you have not met the village elder yet. Right, this is also one way, but this costs more money. But it is a way for us to do it. Like, you do have to go and meet the village elder, which I take it is you, yes. And do you have any tasks? I want to buy some supplies. I will pay with stags. No. No, I can't do that here. Usually, you can actually talk to the village elder and tell him that you're looking for recruits. That's not what's happening over here. Wait, what if we actually choose the third one? Kind of forgot what happens then. I'm sorry, sir. We neither seen nor heard of any war parties in this area. Really, I'm pretty sure that there's been a whole bunch of Iron Islands units over here. Alright, so usually, at least from my memory, you basically pay the village elder 100 stags for him to give you the information of basically people within the village that might be able to join you. At which point you pay him an additional 10 stacks for every each and single one of those people, and, you know, that usually gives you some units. Or levy, okay, that's 4 additional units, I'll take that. God, we are in trouble right now, because the North, they follow the religion of the old gods, I believe. And then you have the central Westeros, well, the entirety of the rest of Westeros, who follow the faith of the Seven. And then you have Dragonstone that follows Rechlor. So us picking the faith of the Seven, essentially to make sure that not all of the lords in Westeros hate us, is making it actually very, very, very difficult for us to be able to recruit North and Dragonstone units. I had not thought about that. I basically picked Faith of the Seven, like I mentioned in the first episode, in order to make sure that we can actually buy enterprises faster. We don't have to work on venture your life in a field of constant training, make you feel strong and well, you're ready to face any challenge. Yeah, okay, but that does not give me any bonuses, does it? We went with the Faith of the Seven so that it's possible. Jesus Christ, look at that. Oh, Storm... Wait. Faith? I guess Ashford wasn't on the list before either, because that's 1,000... More than 1,000 more than last time. I'm guessing Ashford was not on the list before either, so that means that we just got an additional 1,600 per week, which is pretty darn good. The enterprises are definitely starting to pay for themselves. But we need... I've never been to Greywater Watch. Is this a town? Nah. Tour the grounds. I'm just curious, like, somebody, I can't recall who it was, but somebody actually yelled at me to, show a few more of the, show a bit more of the architecture and everything, because a lot of work definitely goes into them. I like how I don't have stamina here while we're walking, even though I have my full getup. And yeah, we do have to change our getup. Like, this is unsightly, being this tattered and everything. Peasant. Oh, there's actually peasants here. I thought it was basically just a guard post. Though I guess these are like followers, camp followers and whatnot. Pretty cool. But not like we're gonna be able to find any recruits here, are we? Northern Man-at-Arms, Northern Man-at-Arms, and nobody's here. Nope, we're not getting any more recruits here. I think we head to Fair Market, try and sell our stuff faster. It's already late night. I think we go to Seaguard and trying to rest. Hopefully that was long enough for us to get the... Nope, we did not get the morale boost. During your day's travel, you pass a lone warrior traveling towards Lordsport from the... But getting to Lordsport is such a bother. The only way you can get to there is by sea. And of course, the closest port that would actually charge us the least belongs to the Westerlands. So yeah, unfortunately that's a tournament that we will not be able to take part in. I'm sad about that now. I would love to take a part in that, try to actually win it, and take another step towards the 600 renown we need. We should probably buy a little bit more food. There we go. Okay, 539. I'll take that deal. And we will sell up until... I think I can sell one more. Nope. I mean, I can, because I'm going to buy a bunch of salt from you. So that works, right? Yes, it does. Arms. I just want to sell up to... Oh, no. That's exactly the point I want to sell it to. So basically nothing below 480. Alrighty. So I'm going to continue this trade route. I'm going to continue trying to get some more units, especially at Duskendale. By now, yeah, it's day 16, so hopefully Lord Axel Forel, or I think that's his name, right? No, it's not. Axel Florent. Right, Forel is Syria. I kind of mixed those two names up. Yeah, so Axel Florent, hopefully he's still there. Hopefully he didn't get his butt captured close to Duskendale. So we hadn't heard of him being captured or anything like that, so that's good. That's good. Hopefully he's still there. Hopefully we get Sidio Forel back. I'm gonna continue getting more units. I believe we're on if we were on day 128 when we started this episode, and that was the 9th, so 7 days later, we are on day 135. So we have roughly 15 more days, or rather 2 weeks, to gather up an army and train it up well enough to be able to try and fight at the Twins at the Red Wedding. I'm kind of hoping that my entire army actually spawns there. I can't recall if that was the case last time because we had such a small army and I was so surprised about everything that was going on. I don't know if that's how it works, but it would be wonderful if it did, so that we actually do have our full army with which we can try and fight through the camp and enter the keep with our full HP and try and win there, which is going to be the tricky part most likely. At any rate, 15 days to do that. Oh god, it's gonna be a mess, isn't it? I'm so hoping we manage to help him, but from what I've read on Reddit, it's exceptionally hard to be able to actually protect Rob. Some people that do the playthrough, basically, the Red Wedding happens and it's all over, but Rob Stark is still alive and he's still just sitting at Winterfell. And other people tell me that they essentially try to do exactly what I'm trying to do right now. Basically gather up an army, train it up, and try to actually fight at the Twins. But it is so difficult to make sure that Rob Stark lives that I'm gonna try. I'm definitely going to remain an optimist and try to fight at the Red Wedding and see where that leads. But I don't know if we'll actually manage to save Rob Stark. We'll try though. We will try. At any rate, guys, that is it for me for this episode. Thank you very much for joining me. I have been Kaiser. I will see you guys next time, and until then, as always, please do consider leaving a like. It helps YouTube figure out that this series might be a good series to actually show other people. Hopefully you agree with that. I will see you next time, and until then, as always, ad gloriam.